بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Let us continue talking about success. And by the way, whatever we mention here can be useful, my dear brothers, my dear sisters, for success in all matters. And I am mixing between the Islamic point of view and so-called non-Islamic point of view. I am using also my experience in management to mix between the Islamic point of view and the other one. A brother yesterday asked me, he said, you mentioned some verses in the Quran that talk about success, but is this all? I said, no. There are so many verses in the Quran that talk about success. But, brothers, I am summarizing a very long course. I'm aiming to summarize it in these 5-6 minutes throughout the whole month. Yeah, I cannot mention everything. But anyway, in the Quran, we have Surah Al-Mu'minun. Surah, a chapter, a complete chapter that talks about believers. What is the first verse of that chapter of Surah Al-Mu'minun? What is the first verse? قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. Yes, indeed, the believers were successful. So, the first introduction to the believers is that Allah Jalla Ala is telling us that they are successful. Yes or no? Now here, don't think that Allah Jalla Ala is talking about their success in the Akhirah. But Allah Jalla Ala is talking, as we said, about their success in the dunya and in the Akhirah. Ibn Abbas said, أطلقوا ما أطلق الله. If something is not restricted, make it not restricted. So, believers will be successful in the dunya and in the Akhirah. Okay? Of course, there are many other verses, but because of time. Now, brothers, many people think that the main condition to be a successful person is to work hard. Yes? That is true, but it is not the full truth. It's not only working hard. You need so many other tactics, qualities, yeah, in order to be successful. And I will give you a very simple example because I will elaborate on this later. Okay? If someone is working hard, yes, he wants to reach a destination and he is really working hard, but he got the destination wrong. Will he be successful? Will he be successful? Brothers, will he be successful? He got it wrong. Yes? So the fact that he was working hard, عَامِلَةٌ نَاصِبَةٌ. Allah Jalla Ala mentioned that some people work hard in the dunya for the wrong intention. So they will be so tired, but they will be what? They will be in the hellfire. Same thing in the dunya. So there are so many qualities, key skills that we need to have them in order to be successful. And it is very unfortunate that we don't focus on such qualities. Okay, what do you think, brothers? Let me hear from you. What are those qualities? What do you think? What are those qualities that we need, yes, to have in order to be successful? Wisdom. Okay, good. Come on. Patience. Excellent. Come on. Intention. What does that mean? Okay. Come on. Come on, brothers. Positivity. Okay. Right decision. Come on. What, man? Bravery. Excellent. Focus. Good. Discipline. Persevere. Okay. Okay. See, I've been working on this project for almost 20 years to collect the key qualities that needed to be successful in general. Successful in the dunya, successful as an individual, successful as an ummah, successful as a husband, sister, successful as wife, successful as a father, successful in general. And I came up with 12 or 13 top qualities. Yeah? And alhamdulillah, there was a team with me. I identified certain key qualities. I'll mention a few of them now, and inshallah, throughout the series, we will highlight or we will discuss them, and we will complete the other qualities. The first quality to be successful in general, brothers, yes? Don't say to me Quran and Sunnah. Yes, Quran and Sunnah, of course. But we are talking about qualities and attributes, human qualities. The first quality, brothers, is to use your brain. Thinking. Yeah? I'll mention very few now, and I will elaborate on them later. This is the first quality, thinking. The second quality is to have a vision. Yeah? The third quality is what you mentioned, resilience. The fourth quality is integrity. At least those four qualities should come first. Again, what is the first one? Thinking. What is the second one? To have a vision, to be visionary. And what is the third one? Resilience. Or we call it self-control. And what is the fourth one? Integrity. Okay? I will stop here, but I will have a homework, because tomorrow we will talk, inshallah, about what? Thinking. Yes? I want a homework. I want you to complete this homework. I want every single one of you, for yourself, and we do this in training, okay? I want every single one of you to list 10 decisions he or she took in their life. Random 10 decisions, or the last 10 decisions, whatever you like. Yeah? Big decisions and small decisions. Big decisions, I decided to buy Toyota rather than Nissan. I decided to live in Barking rather than, for example, West London. I decided to pray in this masjid. I decided to eat that food. I decided to choose this color. Okay? 10, random. And it is good to have a variety of decisions. Then those 10, ask yourself, yeah, about the motive behind each decision. Was it a rational motive or something else? And it is good, okay, if we do exercise, we have like a board and explain some other motives. But to cut it short, yeah, whether the decision was made after a rational thought process or because of something else. Try to do this exercise. It is very helpful. And inshallah, we will carry on tomorrow. Jazakallah khair.